Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to everyone. I hope your Saturday is being quite productive and you're getting some things together. And then it may be a point where you're just resting, relaxing with your family and your friends. Let me ask you a question. Since the COVID-19, the aftermath of George Floyd, and so many other things that are going on right now, are you distracted? Are you not focusing on your goals and the things you need to? Because it's just so much chaos here. Good morning, Mother. Yes, good morning. Thank you for joining. It is just so much ruckus out here. You cannot stay focused on the things that you need to do. If you don't know who I am, thank you for joining in. My name is Dr. LaShonda Mays. And what I just really want to do is help you with your mindset. Hey, Jeremy, thanks for joining. DJ Mike J, thanks for joining me this morning. I really appreciate everyone coming on here right now. I want to talk to you all a little bit about just breathing, right? Just breathe. And I know George Floyd situation, and he was saying he can't breathe, but right now I really need you guys to breathe. Inhale and exhale all things that are going on and just trying to stay focused. Taking one step at a time, not 3, not 5, not 10, but one step at a time to move forward. There's so many chaotic things in this world that we are all dealing with. Everyone's dealing with different things on different levels. We're all going through it. We are all it's just a lot. And I just want to be sure that I help you guys get to that next level. And I'm doing this because if you guys didn't know, I'm a positive behavior support specialist at a school where I work at. So I work on a lot of social, emotional skills. I work on your mindset. I work on your behavior. And I do that with the children, the staff. And thankfully, with the remote learning, our parents had to sit in with some of the younger children, but they gotten a piece of some of the social emotional lessons that I do with the children. And with that, it helped me understand where the parents are mentally. And this was a very great thing. And I bring it to the public speaking arena. I bring it over so you guys can understand what it is that we need to focus on. Sometimes we need help. Maybe there's a lot of things that's going on. We need help, right? Not just little people, as I call them, but as well as adults. And if you see me looking over here, it's only because I'm doing this for my phone, but I'm also looking at you guys on my computer so I can read the comments. I love reading comments. Please share. If you like this so far, thumbs up, hearts, as my students do, hearts, cares, kisses, or whatever it is on there. Share this because you never know who may need to hear this. Hey, Mike, DJ Mike J. Hey, Lady of Purpose. Yes. Hi, Miss Jacqueline. Thanks for joining. I want to get right to it this morning. Right now, we are dealing with a multitude of things. We're dealing with spiritual, physical, mental, psychological warfare, even financial, because of all the job losses. And just remember, in this chaotic time, there is something greater on the other side. And I just want to remind you that you have gone through a lot of things in this lifetime. You became a victorious, you became a conqueror, and you're still standing despite all the adversaries that you have endured. Now, this may be totally different situation for some people. Good morning, Miss Jean. Yes, good morning. Yes. She says good morning. Blessings, everyone. Yes, thank you. We do need those. We do need it. And it's very mindful that we stay connected to our family, our friends. Check on them. We just never know what's going on. People are stressing. People have anxiety. People are sick. Some people are without jobs. But we definitely want to stay focused. It's crazy. It's absolutely nuts out here. But we want to stay focused on making sure we're okay ourselves. This is self-actualization I'm talking about. Looking at ourselves, understand the reality of what we're dealing with right now, and then taking one step at a time to cope and deal with that. Myself, I don't know what you guys are really dealing with. You can comment on there. And definitely it's a lot. I just buried a young nephew younger than me, and then had to deal with another family medical crisis. So I'm dealing with a lot, but I'm also trying to stay, have a minute to pause, breathe. But then also I have to get back to what I need to. Maybe not at full force like I was, but a step at a time. So we're all dealing with things. Be patient with people. Be patient with them. People deal with different things differently, and we have to be sensitive to that. We have to understand that regardless if we've been in their shoes or not, we want to. Matter of fact, I just talked to my students about, since we've been on remote learning since, I think, March the 18th. We've talked about different things. I'm going to share this and I'm going to go straight into the lesson. We talked about having positive mindset, affirmation. Those are some things that I'm going to talk about. We talk about empathy, having great attitudes and moods, perseverance, because that's important, resiliency. Those are things that we need to hear even as adults, not just children, but as adults. We need to hear those things to remind us that we are greater than our circumstances, and that we're going to pull through everything that's going on right now. You can make it the worst, and you can make it the greatest time. Even in the chaos, you can be productive. You can still do some things, a couple of things that you've been wanting to do that you haven't gotten to. So let's get right to it. 4 ways to stay focused while cut the noise. Oh my gosh. The first thing we're going to look at is a positive mindset. It is very important that you have a positive mindset. There's so many things that can pull us away, and we don't want to be pulled away. Maybe take a break, like I said, but not pulled away. Positive self-talk is one of them. I have a couple of things under positive mindset, but positive self-talk. What are you saying to yourself? What are you feeding yourself, ladies and gentlemen? I am great. I am beautiful. I am victorious. I am a conqueror. Everything that's going on, it's going to pass. All those great things, you will make it through. Okay? So those are some things you definitely want to do. Positive self-talk. Because some people say, oh, positive self-talk is crazy. No, it's not. You have to build your inner strength and your inner womanhood just to get through. Believe those words that you say about yourself. You're a good husband. You're a good mother. You're a good father. You're a provider. You're going to make it through. You're a good educator. Just all these things that you will endure. But that talk is everything. Say it to yourself. I don't care. Don't worry about what other people say. You're going to make it through this. Only if you believe that. If you believe you're going to get sick, you're going to get sick. If you believe that you healthy, you gonna be healthy. Michael said, DJ Mike J said, I am enough. That's right, you are enough. Jean said, amen. Yes. Condolences to your family and learning patience through sensitivity. Amen. Thank you, DJ Mike J. Thank you, Trina, for joining. Thank you, Darnell, for joining. But these are some things that we really need to look into. Those affirmations that we say and that we believe. Like for some people, they're starting a business right now. A lot of business are created during the times of chaos. They are. Maybe it's something that you want to start. Maybe you're trying to, this is a perfect time to get your health under, work on your health right now. Any day is a perfect day to work on your health. It's just not today. But for some people that's maybe working from home and not working, this is a perfect time to work on your health and the family. Make it a family goal. Make it a family goal to better your health, and things that can make you perform better, think better, make you feel good about yourself, especially with your self-esteem. In some cases, some people like quotes. People think about the quotes. Some people even read the Bible. Some people have different Bible scriptures. Some people like African proverbs. Those are different things, and it's so much more. Some people talk to Mother Nature. People have the universe. People have different ways of dealing with things in our mind. Right here, our mind, because the stuff that you're seeing, the stuff that you're hearing and reading, that's all mental and psychological. Some of it is to program you, and some of it is to disrupt what you're doing. Programming. You can't believe everything you see and that you read. Okay? Some things you take it factually. But at the same time, we just need to get away from everything we're reading and seeing, especially like on Facebook. I'm telling you guys, one Saturday hit and we buried my little cousin. I could not even get on social media for at least 3 days. Because when I got on, every time I saw it, it was the protesting, the riots, just a whole bunch of things. And they had to deal with that. It was just too much. And sometimes we need to detox from social media, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all those things. Because they affect our spiritual, mental, and psychological. And I told my mom, if I didn't have business and doing the things I was doing, I probably wouldn't even be on Facebook, any social media, period. But I am, for a reason. So those are some things that you guys definitely want to do to have that positive mindset. Find those things that pour into your spirit man, spirit woman, that will build you up. Because your walls have to be built up. So you can fight through these things that are happening to us. Jean said, what you fill yourself with is what spills out when pushed around the crazy circumstances in the world. Absolutely. And DJ Mike J said, faith comes from hearing. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why they always talk about the mind. What you're seeing with your eye gates, with your ear gates. What are you hearing? What are you seeing? What are you thinking? Because that's going to come out the heart, and what comes out the heart comes out your mouth. We have to be careful with our words. Words are very powerful. When we speak them into the atmosphere, they do come forth. If you think you're broke, like I told you, you're going to be broke. If you think you're wealthy, you're going to be wealthy. But remember, even though you said and believe it, you got to put some actions behind it. Y'all guys know I am a goal setter. I believe in writing the vision down, make it plain, putting execution dates on them, because that's what's important. Number two, okay? Hobbies, or just things that you like to do. Take the time out and read a good book that's going to help you. Hey, Greg, thanks for joining. Be sure that you listen. There are audiobooks out there. There are podcasts out there that'll just help you through this moment. These things are key. They're key for what we are all going through right now. Get you some really good things that are out there. What is something that you like to hear? Who is that favorite speaker? Who is that favorite speaker or that person that gives great knowledge that's been helping you through? I have a couple of favorites. Eric Thomas is one of them. He's amazing. Les Brown is too. There's a couple of people out there. I always mention them because they're my favorite people that I definitely listen to. Miles Monroe is another one. It's just a ton. Find something that you like. For me, sometimes I get up in the morning, I'm listening to jazz. And when I'm in a classroom, when I was on campus, I used to turn on jazz music. The kids became very calm and serene. See if that will work for you. I don't know if you like jazz or just some instrumental music that's mellow, that's smooth, that'll get you going, that'll get you relaxed. Those are some things that I tend to do. And matter of fact, I did it at my mom's house. And everybody was calm, sitting there. The air was blowing. It was just calm because we needed that time. See what is it that you like. Let me tell you guys, music. DJ Mike J, could you please put your information on there? Matter of fact, if you have a business, where you sell products, services, you want to help other people, please put it in the comments. I want you to put it in the comments because I am a person that believes in supporting other people, especially when they have good service. But DJ Mike J, and you guys see his name on here. His name is Michael Freeland. Oh my gosh. And matter of fact, tonight, DJ, is it at 7 or 8 Central Standard Time? He plays amazing music, guys. Maybe you need we're still quarantined, but we're not in quarantine. But I always call it the quarantine party. I call it quarantine party. And he plays this amazing music. He has a very good gift of music. And I know people are like, well, I know this DJ. No, let me tell you. This man can play some music. I went to an event in October, and I walked into the room, and it was even before I walked into the room, I was just dancing. I said, wait a minute, what is this? And we had a phenomenal time. It was a speaking event I went to with Dr. Ruben West. Black Devil speakers, amazing. The people were amazing. The atmosphere is good, and that's something about music. Music can actually heal you. Did you guys know that? I'm not going to go directly into the science of it, but some of that is with frequency music, okay? Not to take away from DJ Mike J, but definitely listen to him. I'll post him on there. If you guys, he's a traveling DJ. He just published his book this Wednesday. Congratulations to you. And he's a international speaker, actually. Congratulations to you. Yeah, so he's just not an ordinary DJ. He does a multitude of things. Freeing your mind. DJ, put your book on there too because we want to see. And he does a lot of things. He said the power of life and death is in the tongue. Amen. Strengthen your mentality. That's right. Be sure you tune into him. He's really great at what he does. My mom said the Bible. Demetra, thanks for joining. And Cynthia, Lachia, thanks for joining. Thank you for joining you all. But DJ Mike J is great. Tune in. Definitely check him out. He does corporate events, birthdays, all those kinds of events. Everything. And he will travel to you. So be sure you do that. If music is what you love, go ahead. I love old school music. Sometimes I have to turn it on. Those good love songs. Okay. I'm a very romantic type of girl. So those are things that I like. Check out some things that's going to mellow you out. Gene said he rocked that event. I was there for it. Yeah, see, Gene know what I'm talking about. Gene was at the same event I was. Thank you, Gene, for vouching that. Yes. Yes, it was a wonderful event. The frequency music, if you actually look up the science behind it, the earth actually has a rhythm of tunes in different frequencies of nature. I'm not going to go deep into that, but it also has, I wrote a couple of things on here that it deals with positive energy, self-healing love, miracle tune. It'll actually help you release some of the negativity. And I'm going to tell you, because I played it at my mom's house, but when I go to sleep and when I put it on, I'm telling you, I just feel calm. I feel relieved. I do feel all that stress, the little bit of stress and anxiety maybe that I have at times because of all that I was dealing with. It just released. You can play it while you're doing work. It will calm you. It's amazing. Go on YouTube, type in frequency music, and it'll pop up. And that's really good. Some really good music to just, even with the kids. It works with the kids. So put those things on. Exercise. Under the hobbies or personal things you like to do, exercise, please. Take that nature walk, that hike. Breathe in Mother Nature. You know, we've been cooped up in the house so long, and it's just been crazy. And I know just some other states are just now opening up. So be sure that you exercise. And maybe Pilates, your thing, is mine. Yoga, I love it. So those are some things that you want to do because you want happy endorphins, neurotransmitters that makes you more happy, that makes you feel more good. Definitely cook some healthier food if you're not doing that. This is the perfect time because I mentioned weight loss earlier or just being healthy. Maybe you don't have to lose weight. Maybe you just want to be healthy by doing those things. Healthy meals, maybe a little less processed. People don't understand that the chemicals that are in food, they make you feel a certain way. You know how you eat certain heavy foods and then you be like, and you fall asleep. You want food that brings you energy, that brings you life, right? Living foods, fruits, vegetables, non-processed, you know, in a natural state for the most part. But yeah, a lot, and not to say you can't have what you want, but what I'm saying is it actually helps you health-wise. It gives you energy. You're able to focus more. It helps your mood. It uplifts your mood. So that's why I tend to have that. I know at my mom's house, we had a lot of fruits. Me and my sister went to the store, bought a bunch of fruit, and we were eating it up. And it did make us feel a lot better. So think about that. Maybe you want to change what you're eating. Maybe drinking more water, less sodas, less sugary drinks. Maybe you want to make a healthy, nice drink like a smoothie or flavored water or something. Just maybe you want to incorporate some new things at a time, week at a time. Remember that goes. I always tell you guys, a little at a time. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you want to cut out some of the caffeine, maybe from 3 cups to 2 cups, and just kind of work on that. And let's see, number 3, alone time. Alone time is very important, and that's what I mentioned with the music. The music is there for that. But what about massages? Do you get massages? Is that something that you do? Facials? Maybe you do your own. Some women, they do their mani and pedicure. I know some of us had to during the COVID, right? And some of those shops are open now for us to go to. When was the last time you spent with your significant other? This is actually a perfect time to spend a lot of time with your significant other. But when was that time you got away for yourself to do something now, since some things are opening up? Or when was the last time you and your significant other or the person that you're dating or a spouse that you went and just did something to get away from it all? There's so many great things that we can do, or just family-wise. And I know I said a long time, but sometimes maybe it's family. But since we've been doing this with COVID being in, you should have had plenty of time to be in there with your family learning your children. Because sometimes parents work so much They don't spend a lot of time with their kids. This was a perfect time to spend with the children and spend with the spouse or whoever you want to. And for some of single people like myself, I have to go spend time with family and friends. But spending time with yourself, giving your mental a break, your spiritual, your psychological. Give yourself a break. You owe that to yourself. Hi, Denise. Thanks for joining. And Vicky. I'm just looking at my computer over here reading the comments, guys. Thank you so much. Be sure that you make comments. If you have a business, please post it on there, because I want people to know all the great things that you're absolutely doing. This is the time that we should be sharing business information or our specialties or expertise and knowledge of what we're doing, because we're on the earth to serve a purpose, and that's to help everybody else with our gifts, our skills, our talents. Our gifts, our skills, our talents. And last but not least, the fourth one. Once you go through the 1 through 4, which is the positive mindset, hobbies, and alone time, then that fourth one, I need you to reset. Go ahead and reset yourself. That means once you get the stress, the anxiety, or whatever else you're going through, once you recognize it and dealt with that, it's time to go back and refocus on your goals. When you focus on your goals, be sure that you take a look at it. Because remember, all this chaos might have interrupted some of the things that we're doing or postponed it. And the way you used to do things, maybe you're not doing it that way anymore because of what happened. Especially with a physical business, meaning maybe you had brick and mortar, or you were traveling or doing things like that, and it's time to transition to do online. And maybe you will go back to a physical building, but physical business, but having both is better. And maybe you need to go on there and re-strategize your plan and take a look at that, a continuity plan. A continuity plan, just putting in place procedures for anything you never know when this may come up. They're talking about a second wave. I really don't know. But this is the perfect time to put things in place so your family can be prepared. And that's not just only with business, but that's just life, period. Your finances, your health, everything, you put it in place. Hi, Kevin. Thanks for joining. Calvin, thanks for joining. Those are some things we definitely need to look at. The way you used to do things, there's a new way of doing it now. And maybe in this event right now, that's everything that's going on, maybe it's time for you to go to the next level. See, everything means something for a reason. Maybe you studied and went to school and did all these things, and now it's time to start that building to the next level. Maybe you've been doing things online, just speaking or podcasts, and now maybe it's time to do those courses, right? And maybe you were going to the gym, you're like, oh no, I'm not going after that. No. And now it's time to put something in place for you at home. Finding those videos. Maybe getting a trainer to help you. Maybe it's time to go from cooking not always healthy to maybe finding a course or a private tutor to help you figure out new ways of coming up with healthy recipes. You can go on Pinterest, my favorite thing. Pinterest is one of my favorite things. YouTube, even if you don't pay somebody to help you, there's so much information out there. There's no excuse why you have not gone to the next level. And I know I've had mentors and coaches get on me, Sean, you get all this information out. Where's your courses? Where's your book? It's in the making. It's all in the making. I'm going to get ready and get out of here. And I hope what I said really helped someone. Just a second, guys. I hope what I said helps some people think about where they are right now and where you want to go. What's on your path? And remember, anything that you do, make sure it's in an alignment to whatever you already are doing. Because when it's in alignment, it's going to work out for you. Doors will open. Opportunity. People will come to you. Stay on course. Breathe. Take a break, but go back. Don't forget, you are important and people need you. But take care of yourself first, because when you're taken care of, you in good state. Your mind is set right and you're ready to go. You got to breathe because you don't want any health or mental breakdowns. And sometimes it's people like me, or maybe your coach, your mentor. It can be family members to remind you that you have to take care of you. There's nothing in this world that should be causing you stress, anxiety. And sometimes the things we don't have control over, we don't worry about them. Do not worry about things you have no control over. Make a list. Take care of it. If you're still working, because I know I've had people say, oh my gosh, I'm doing all this work. I can't get to my goals I want to. You make a list what you want to do that day. You cut work off. Work ended at 3, ended at 4, ended at 5. If you want one long day, find a long day where you work, cut it off. Because you have a life outside of that. And you have goals and stuff that you have to accomplish in this world. Okay? Jean says, yes, true. Absolutely. But I'm going to get ready to get out of here. You guys have a wonderful Saturday. Speak on purpose. Ignite your fire to go higher. I want to just remind you guys that I have an event on the 27th. You're welcome to join me. I'm going to give you some different strategies on taking your speaking or your speeches and how to create other streams of revenue. I know some people are stuck and they're trying to figure out what they're doing. This will help with your gifts, your skills, and your talents you have. How can you monetize at a time like this? This is what's important. And I'm going to post that. You need voiceover speakers or an online virtual speaker. I'm going to send that so you can book me if that's who you choose to have, right? But you guys take care. I have a podcast on Anchor, and I'll put that in there. If you have not joined my People Empowerment Transformation Movement page, definitely join. I see you guys later. You guys take care. Stay positive. Persevere and be resilient. Talk to you guys later.